Gemini, welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. If you're new, subscribe because you don't want to miss it. And hit the bell because I don't want to miss you. It's good to see you, Gemini. You're covering all bases, alright? In some way, shape, or form, you're doing a lot of work, alright? So let's keep it up. Let's go ahead and jump into your June 8th through the 14th, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's do it. Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. June 8th through the 14th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, June 8th through the 14th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. The messages for Gemini are undescribable, okay? And that is the situation that I'm feeling with you, Gemini, that you are in a situation or something is undescribable, okay? And that's big. Throughout your week, it could be something that is just throwing you off because it is just undescribable. It just doesn't make sense to you. Gemini. June 8th through the 14th, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Something about May hit Gemini hard. The May Geminis. June 8th through the 14th, Sun, Moon, Rising. The May Geminis, man. I don't know. So if you're a Sun sign Gemini, this is going to resonate. And if you're a Rising sign, it is going to highly resonate, okay? Not so much for the Moon signs. This is how it is. Ooh, you're dealing with your opposite energy, Gemini. You're dealing with your opposite energy, Gemini. Crazy, 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 crazy. So this is about a new path, all right, Gemini? This is about a new emotional path, but this new emotional path could be seen as manipulative. It could also be seen as you could be picking up false messages on this new path. So you might be thinking you're on a new path, but you're getting the wrong messages. And this could just be what it is that's making things kind of off. That you're just receiving things wrong right now. With the Princess of Cups in reverse, it's like some false messages coming your way or something like that. So here we go. Let's jump into it. You have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. Opposite to you in the reverse though, so it's like you're not feeling balanced. You're trying to adapt to or trying to like really mediate, trying to bring some type of change to a situation, but the way you're doing it is like allowing things to not be balanced, like you're bringing disruption possibly to the situation, really not inspiring the situation. So you're not bringing inspiration to the situation. So you're adapting by not allowing things to be inspired or not being inspired or not showing inspiration or something about inspiration. Now, the way you're being seen as someone who is stuck and can't complete some type of cycle that you're in, something that you're doing long term. You're being seen as someone who can't quite get it done or something like that. The energy that you're pushing out probably is possibly kind of like half-assing type of stuff. Like you're half-assing things or doing things, or you're not fully taking care of stuff. So that way things are totally peaceful or totally balanced, you know? It's almost like you're like not finishing up the projects or the small things that you have to take care of completely. And this is kind of like the energy you're pushing out, because you're like not really focused on balancing things. You're not really focused on the inspiration. You're not really feeling inspired actually to do so. You know, the inspiration is lost, and this is making you not really complete your goal that you've been wanting to for a long time. This new path that you're trying to be on. So look, we have the Five of Wands, right? The things that you're manifesting right now is not good, because you're manifesting a lot of people who feel differently, and that's interfering with your stuff, all right? But it's not necessarily that they're trying to interfere with what you're doing. It's just that what they're doing is not in the direction of what you're doing, and so it's naturally causing a lot of disruption, a lot of hot energy, you know what I mean? You can feel it type of energy. And so that's kind of like what you're manifesting right now. You're manifesting this change within passion amongst people, all right? So that's what's going on right now. Now, whoever you're dealing with right now, whoever you're focused on the most, all right, you have a choice with them. There's a choice. There's a real big choice here. And right now you're kind of stuck between two thoughts. It's like two things, right? You can't quite really pinpoint it, but it's two things here, and you can make a choice. And so it feels as though you might have made a choice already, though, right? So what I'm seeing here is you made a choice to not really bring inspiration to the situation that you're already in, right? It shows that you did that. Whoever that you're dealing with here is still at the choice. Whoever you're currently dealing with throughout the week, they still have a choice. They're still on the choice part when it comes to you, all right? That's where they're at when it comes to you. Now, I would be careful because the future, right? It seems as though because the inspiration isn't there, you have the 9 of Swords in reverse, which means your logic is going to be all the way correct. It's going to be like top tier knowledge, but the way you think about the situations, it might take a toll on your body. So you might not be focusing on your body as much, healthy things, or like focusing on certain routines that'll keep you healthy and in shape. So you have to be aware of where you're maintaining your focus, because it's looking like you're putting it into a way of thinking that's like not really focused on body much or something. It's almost like being real calculative or doing certain things because you have to keep thinking about it or something. It's like being in your mind too much, basically. Being in your mind too much is just basically affecting your body. So make sure you're aware of your body a little bit more throughout the week, so that way it will balance out, all right? Because it's looking like it's not doing so good. But this is all about a new path that you're getting on here. You're trying to go on a new emotional path, maybe some love for real, for real. Now, it could be a new person here in the future, all right, that you run into really within a week. But you want to be aware that they're just playing games right now. It's not that they might not completely. They might want to really do something for real, but they're just playing a little bit of games right now. So just be aware of that. As far as a new love connection, they're just going to be playing games. You know what I mean? So it's all up to you to notice that and take your specific action. Let's jump into your emanation, Gemini. You know, we got that all-time beef because I'm Sag Moon, baby. Let's go. Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 8th through the 14th. Gemini, June 8th through the 14th, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Gemini, so I really understand this now. You have hell, right? So you're dealing with hell right now, right? This is the beauty card. So basically, this is a good position because what it's basically showing is that you are the individual that people need to go to in order to connect to other people. Without you, Gemini, people wouldn't be able to relate to others and be able to make strong connections. So through you, you are the strength of the connections that people have. When people talk to each other, your name is brought up. You're known, you know what I mean? And so right now, it's a time for you to really build on that and really understand that you mean a lot more to people than you know. And they might not express it, but it's because you mean a lot. Like you are the connection. Like you create that connection, that foundation, that common word. You know what I'm saying? That common phrase, that common lingo. You know what I mean? That common expression. You create all that. And so that's how people are able to connect. So just know that you're dealing with like, it's something to do with love. You have to love yourself more so that way you know that you really mean a lot, because you do. It's all about love. You got to build that love within yourself, right? I know Gemini is like torture, you know? So just be aware of that. So Gemini, baby, this is your June 8th through the 14th, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're new, welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. Please hit that motherfucking bell. And I'll see you next time, Gemini.